Konasatatu is Anam Dum Super Boys. Welcome back to the Super Championship in 2024. How are we all doing? We're going to the Willow Springs, the desert track. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such. Video open widget. Yeah, you're getting a lot of buffering. That would be because my phone is here. Because of the F1. It could also be very possible that my PlayStation is downloading something. Just let me. Yeah, it is. It's feckin' downloading something. The new Call of Duty update. Let me just pause that. Should improve matters a little bit. Anyway, let's go. Can someone let me know how the qualifying finishes? I presume at the current moment the two McLarens are on provisional pole, disappointingly, both of them, and they're quite far ahead. Yeah, let me know. Somebody let me know how they finish. Hopefully the stream's quality improves a little bit now. There was a download happening on my PlayStation. Yeah, okay. We're starting to come back to life a little bit here. 4 people here. Thank you so much for 8 likes on it. Everybody should be able to see the stream now, hopefully, or be able to see the lobby. I'm hoping you can. Hoping you can see the lobby. Hello, Ash. How are we doing? How are we all doing today, gents? Lobby is open. Taking a while to join. Blast it. Like button is smashed. Thank you very much. Super win AS rating. Probably never did. I don't think it's on the cards for me. I can see a B alright maybe. I don't do enough competitive racing on this. Tired, but I'm okay. Good. Good. Should I close the lobby and reopen it? It'll only take a second. I would win this? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think there's people definitely going faster than me. I think the best I could manage... Yeah, it's not giant. Okay, we'll reset. I'll close lobby and reopen. Internet is improving a little bit now anyway. Create a room. Not really sure why it's not working, but... Hello. Hello, spiders.
Hi.
Hi. I can hear him. Final order for qualifying. What the hell happened there? That's a disaster. That's shockingly bad. That's a shockingly bad order. How has it gotten this bad? Russell, Leclerc, Sainz, Hamilton. That's fucking... That's dismal. That is dismal. Okay. I think the... Hello, DC84. How are you, my man? Long time no see. Having some minor technical difficulties. How long has the stream been on? Okay, well the internet's definitely improving. A little bit now anyway. Okay, lobby is back up. Hopefully that works. Please God, let it work. Ah yeah, there we go. Lovely. I get that, man. I get that. I know what you mean, DC. I know what you mean. Hillsworth, first man on track, along with Ian Poole. Andy Bianchi yet to come out of the pits. All the GT86s. Got to love when people do this. Jorben, thank you so much for turning up. I know it's puts you in a difficult position when we start later, but good man, thank you so much for bearing with us. Legend. Oh, Ash finds the gravel. Not even the gravel, but the desert. Pool out and racing mediums. Interesting. Gold tires. Moose has joined. It's great to have the Moose back. The Moose is here. They're sure. No, I think it's poor with everybody. It is starting to get better though. It is starting to get better. Two minutes and Matalons will be in next Santos. Good to see everybody can do the body modifications on the cars. Some people weren't able to. I'm sure there's a couple of wide body kits out there. Anyone running the basic nice? Yes, Ben Hughes is running the standard wing. I love it. I love it. I have one. I need to get it installed. Moose out there with the big wing too. Pillsworth out there with the small wing too. The OEM wing. So is Poole actually. Poole is out there with the standard wing. Lovely to see. Who will be the man to set the fastest lap so far? Looks like it's going to be Poole who's going to set the first lap time here in the practice session. Get an idea of where we're at. And mediums, it's not bad. 129.4, it was roughly where I was as well. Pillsworth on softs has yet to start a lap time. Santos now on a push. How would he cross the line? Not great actually, because he set the He's at a tenth faster than me on hards. Awesome. Just awesome. Wilski has joined. Five minutes left in the practice session, gents. 5 minutes left. Santos, fastest man on track with a 126.4 on racing hard tyres. Practice only though at the moment. It'll be Verschure who will cross the line next on a set of racing softs. Goes third fastest Andy Bianchi, a 10th off of Andy Bianchi goes fastest with a 125.8. Actually, let's have a look at Andy Bianchi, because we did a couple of tweaking to his internet just to see could we improve it, and it's definitely much improved. That is really good to see. Andy, you actually are, I would go as far as to say, practically down to net zero in comparison to what you have been in the past. It's very good, very good. It's good to see the lack of lag from you. He improved at 26.8. Ara, do you know what? Do you know what? Given the day that's in it, Soupy's gonna have to come out for an Altair. An Altair practice session with 3 minutes left. Why not jump in with the boys? Not going to race, but I just want to set a lap time. Be included. Given the day that it's there. Super Pow has joined the session. Will I get around? Needs to be at about 200 kilometers an hour at the end of that straight, but now I'm carrying a full load of fuel, so I'll probably be about 2 or 3 kilometers an hour slower than I need it to be. Definitely not going to beat the fastest lap. I know that, I've accepted that fate, but I'll give it a fair whack. okay, given my circumstances. Did I force you off the track? I am sorry. No! Did anyone else see? He would have been fucking 8 feet in the air. Did you find a ramp there, Moosey boy? Did you? Anyway, I've had my fun. Right, gents, let's go qualifying. Red Bull gives you wings, takes a whole new meaning to it. Fantastic. Right, nobody has penalties this week, so I don't need to go adjusting anything. So let's start qualifying. That was great, Moose. I loved that. A little bunny hop. Almost like you had one of those, you know, air suspensions. Okie dokie. Qualifying has begun. 20 minutes, gents. You have 20 minutes to set your fastest lap times. Andy Bianchi is out onto the track. 10 drivers here today. Thank goodness we have essentially a full grid. Missing 2 drivers. Yes, missing 2 drivers. I did. I went back into the commentary box to avoid a penalty. Let you guys out to do the qualifying laps. Though I did have fun. I think if I could have another stab at it, it'd be a little bit better. Oh no, my internet is acting funny once again. Not good. What I might just do altogether is I might actually cancel and delete the download, just in case that is tampering with anything that we might be doing here. Hopefully I'm not receiving a phone call. That would be a nightmare because that would kill the stream. Actually, I do know, I think I know what might be part of the problem. I'll be back in 1 second. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. It has improved since. I did move a few things around and I deleted the download that was happening. Nobody set a lap time yet, so that's good. So we get to watch somebody cross the line to set the current fastest lap, and that will be Andy Bianchi, who sets the fastest lap with a 1:25.7. That is the time to beat. We move to watch Nick Santos coming through. Oh, I haven't done my stickers. I've not done me stickers. Nick Santos in practice session was the man. 1:26 dead for Super Powell. Very quick time, about 8/10 quicker than my lap, my fastest lap. And Santos does go and find some extra time with a 1:24.7. That is an outrageously quick lap time. That is an outrageously quick lap time. Lost my number 6. support monster. Did someone find track limits there a little bit? Andy Bianchi will be the next man to cross the line. Followed then by Verschure and then Super Pow. And he's off into the pits. Verschure going for a little drift session through the gravel. Moose pulling a slipstream. Super Pow takes extreme evasive actions there to get out of the way of his teammate, who is currently running down in 9th. Hopefully can find a little bit of a better lap time out of that. I love the eyes done on that. That is actually a fantastic idea. I love the extra kind of, I suppose you could call it eyeliner to the lights there. Goes 7th fastest with a 1:28 dead. Verschure. 5 minutes gone of the 20-minute session. Santos, a second on provisional pole, coming into the pits now. Turn 1 is here. There's not that many turns around this track. Where's my turn 2 picture? Oh, there it is. There's turn 2. Ooh, someone's doing a few spinnies. Who's that? Does be Super Pow. 1. I suppose you could call this 2. Would you count the big round? Would you count the big round thing as a turn? I suppose you really wouldn't, would you? Would you? Turn. I'm not going to count that. I'm going to call that the carousel towards turn 3. Carousel towards turn 3. 4 is up here somewhere. Oh, I'm leaning on the remote. Turn 4 is here. And then turn 5 is there. 6 up here. Ilyawoodski. Turn 6 is there. I can't get the fucking thing to stick. To stick. Turn 6 is up here. Turn 6 is there. Turn 7 is here. Ilya absolutely squealing his tires. Turn 8 is flicking here. Turn 9. Jesus, there's a whole load of corners just like compiled into one tiny little section of the track. It's really hard to put your stickers down. Turn. Verschure gets closest to Nick Santos so far. Put 9 here. Then turn 10 will be up here. Turn 11 is here. Yeah, I suppose we count that as turning. Well, hello.
Hello.
What you doing?
What are you doing?
Are you mocking me?
Are you mocking me?
Turn 12, I suppose you'd say, is here. Turn 13 here. Turn 14 is there. Turn 1 down. Shit. I knocked loads of stickers off. Move turn 1 to there to create a bit of space. And then this will be turn 9. This turn 6 is up there, so turn 9 is here. Nick Santos, fastest man on track with a 1:24.7. Andy Bianchi, 1/10 behind Verschure. Super Pow, only 2/10 behind Andy Bianchi. Moose is up in 5th place. Ian Poole looking to dethrone Moose from 5th place. Not sure how much faster he's going. Matt Alonso. Oh, it goes a little bit too much. Finds the desert. Ian Poole does go faster than Moose by 2/100ths of a second. Oh, Super Power looks quick this time round. Looked quick. Beautiful final turn. Front tyres won't be doing Pau any favours, but he will be getting important data for the final few minutes left in this qualifying session. I really like the eyeliner on the lights of that car. Let's just have a quick look at that livery. There you go, there's the eyeliner. I like that. That looks really good. Even the little bit of extra there coming out looks really good. I like that. Don't hit. Has essence of Zorro about it, the rear. Do you remember that movie? Anyone remember Zorro? No? Anyone? Internet once again acting up. I'm just going to go and try and readjust it once again. Actually, do you know what I might do? I might leave the door open. And maybe that might not tarnish the internet too much. I'll just go down and make sure my phone is actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. Nah, it's okay. Mine should be working with it fine. Okay, phone is overheating, which definitely won't be helping matters, but I have the door open and it has improved. I've turned the phone back on to screen time and it has improved it. Not ideal, obviously, but if that's the way it is, it's the way it is. Superpower finally comes into the pits to put on a fresh set of tyres. Santos has not improved on his lap time since he set it. He is back out on the track. A little bit less fuel on the car too. Verschuur has not improved either. Andy Bianchi is definitely improved with a 125.6. He's 4/100ths away from Verschuur. Verschuur this season, it has to be said that the guy is really, I mean, even that there, you know, you'd have expected him to wipe out there, but he managed to hold on to that. And I mean, he's really put himself into positions that you wouldn't have thought, especially being away from the championship for so long, that he would be in. But he really has thrown himself into the mix of the battle for third place, and he's forced his way into that. And I'm all for it. I am absolutely all for it. And this guy is going to win a race this year. I don't know when it's going to come, but it is going to come. Very, very impressive from Verschuur this season. And he's a man that's that is under pressure all the time too. I mean, he can't usually race past 3:30, which is a struggle for him. He can't race usually past 3:30, so it's a miracle he turned up today. And he's got other commitments elsewhere as well. But it's fantastic he turned up today, and it's fantastic to see him so quick. However, this man missed 5 races at the start of the season, had not planned on coming back, and had decided, you know what, he didn't know what he had until he lost it, and decided that actually he was better off here, and he is back in that car in the white and blue Scuderia Bianchi. And he never really lost his pace. Took him a couple of races to get back. Took him a few races to get back up to his original pace, but he's already won 2 races this season so far, which is incredibly impressive, given that he had been away for a while too. So it's very, very impressive to see Bianchi come back in that strength. And this man should have won the last race that we had. Got unlucky, but he's threatened a couple of times this season and kept people very, very honest, because if you make mistakes, this man will punish you, and he will strip points from you. And this man has shocked everyone, I'm pretty sure, this season, and he's well in the fight for 3rd place in the championship. Very, very much so, well in the fight for 3rd. He's 1 race win away, essentially, from catching up with Andy Bianchi. Moose, on the other hand, has missed a few races this year. Obviously, he's got commitments that he has to be there for, work-wise as well, and Saturdays do not suit him, but he's here, and he's pumping away lap times. And probably the most impressive man this season so far, if you look in comparisons from last year, is the Mott Alonso. Mott Alonso is probably the most improved from last season in comparison to any other driver. Mott Alonso was poking around down in, finishing 8th, 7th, 8th in races last year, and he's been on the podium multiple times this season so far. So he is incredibly quick and incredibly well tuned in, and I have no doubt that he might win a race this season as well. And probably the most impressive team to come from the ashes of nothing is probably ARP. They just grew out of nothing, and they've put in some really good performances so far this year, and are really starting to gather up points and making a push for their nearest competitors, and it is very impressive to see. The 2 young Brits. Iliowski is another man who is definitely threatening to haul series points, as he's put in some seriously good performances this year. Some very, very, very good performances. A musician in his spare time, and a driver in his other little bit of spare time, Iliowski. The only man we haven't touched off is Nick Santos, the man from Brazil, poised to challenge the man from Turkey. The only man at the moment close enough to challenge the man from Turkey for the championship. And we've got 2 championship protagonists. That would be, of course, Amir and Santos. And this man is looking to get as close to that championship lead as he can today. And he is dialed in. And of course, we are missing a few drivers here today. One of which, the championship leader, as we currently speak, the man from Turkey, lives in Austria, and a 3-time world champion. A man who, on a normal day, is very difficult to beat, and has had probably the most clean record in terms of pretty much all the records. And we've got a couple of more, possibly another week left before we see that man emerge I did want to wait until he was back to do the GT86 race, but it was coming up and I needed to get it out of the way for the next few races that are coming up. So the GT86 race had to be ran. He was due back this week, but unfortunately other things have taken him away. So we'll just have to wait and see how that works out for him. Nick Santos in Sector 1 is improving by 6/100ths of a second with 25 seconds left to go on the clock. Well, how is this man faring out? He starts a final lap. Verschure has decided still out on track. Super Pow is on his final lap. Ben Hughes on his final lap as well. Santos now next to cross the line. Has he improved upon his lap time? He has by 0.3 of a second. What can Andy Bianchi answer with? It's going to have to be something over 1.2 seconds. Ashpill does not improve. Super Pow gets his man in pool and sets a 1:25.8. Very impressive final two sectors there from El Matador. Only 4/100ths off of his teammate. Andy Bianchi next to cross the line. Oh, did he get a little bit out of shape? He managed to hold on to it. Andy Bianchi now comes down towards the line. Can he take Santos off? No, he can't. He does improve by 1/10. But that's all it wrote for Andy Bianchi in this qualifying session. Santos will start on pole. Andy Bianchi will take the front row with him in second place. Verschure in third will take the second row with Moose to keep him company. Super Pow and Ian Poole on the third row. Matt Alonso and Ben Hughes on the fourth row. Iliawulski and Pillsworth will take the fifth row. Of course, Verschure has decided that he would prefer to be in the pits for the final of this, so we're going to have to wait until the end of the extended time, which is, what's that, 180 seconds. That's 3 minutes. So by the time Verschure gets his lap done, it'll already be over. Only 5 people here. We had 11 at one point. Hopefully they all come back because interesting. Turn right to go left and all that, says Verschure. Whee! Trust Verschure to give us a little bit of a show before we go, as they say. He's got another 10 seconds to do a bit of messing. The GT86 does come in a WRC version, just fun facts for people to know about. It does come in a race format. Anyway, gents, it is time to go racing. Good luck, everybody. I wish you all the best for this race. Oh God. Christ, I was well off the pace. Not bad in dirt, not bad in dirt at all. You can put dirt tyres on and it is actually quite fun to drive. I was well off. I thought oh no. Okie dokie, gents. Five lights on. And it's lights out and away we go. Who gets a better start? It looked like Santos got off the line quite well. Everybody very clean off the line. Andy Bianchi is stuck back a little bit. Everyone kind of comes into one line and there is no contact into turn one. Beautiful to see. Verschure already challenging Andy Bianchi. Moose and the two Devils are closely within each other. Moose, Super Pow keeping a hold, goes defensive on the outside, manages to keep Matalonzo behind. Ian Poole gets taken by Matalonzo. Matalonzo now challenging El Matador. Matador coming after Moose, and somebody is already challenging the man at the front. It is indeed Nick Santos getting challenged by Andy Bianchi. Somebody's gone a little wayward. It looked like Moose maybe gone a little bit wide, and Super Pow gets past his teammate. Moose had to concede to his teammate while out of control just a little bit. Versure challenging the Italian Stallion, and Nick Santos is pulling away. Ooh, this is all getting very spicy here. Super Pow has pulled away from his teammate, and his teammate is getting in trouble from the man from Finland, Iliewulski. Matalonzo trying to keep up to Iliewulski, and Ben Hughes and Ash are down in 8th and 9th, with Ian Poole, who's dropped all the way down to 10th. I'm not sure what happened to Ian Poole there, but he has no damage, and that is the main thing. Nobody has damage, which is absolutely imperative to this race. Andy Bianchi now desperately trying to catch up to Nick Santos, who's pulled 1.1 on the Italian Stallion. Jorben Versure coming after Andy Bianchi, who's in serious trouble from Super Pow, who goes through up into 3rd place from Versure. Versure got a little bit too much on there, and Moose gets ahead of Versure too. Iliewulski now has caught up to his teammate. Super Pow now coming after Andy Bianchi. Fastest man in Sector 1 is indeed Super Pow. Ashpill found the gravel, not the gravel but the desert at some point there. Nick Santos now 2.6 out ahead of Andy Bianchi. Let me go just adjust my phone once more because the internet's gone funky. We are watching as Super Pow tries to catch up to Andy Bianchi. Tyre wear pretty much the same for all three of these front-running drivers. In fact, Versure now has gotten past Where is Moose? What happened to Moose? He has no damage. That is absolutely the most important thing. Iliewulski has dropped down too. Moose has the least amount of tyre wear out of anybody on the track. The three front-running cars, Santos chewing his way through his tyres a little bit quicker than the two cars behind him. Versure is under pressure from Matalonzo, who's kept his nose very clean. Ben Hughes running in 6th place. Good man, Ben Hughes. Has a 0.5 second time penalty, which will bring Ian Poole very close to him. But wow, running in 6th place. This guy is getting more and more impressive as the weeks go by. I think Ben Hughes, given enough time, given enough direction, and given enough attention, I think this man could win a race. You've heard it here first. I think Ben Hughes can win a race. Matalonzo catching down, chasing down Versure. Closest battle we have on track right now is indeed car 82 versus car 21. Just let me make sure I got that right. It is 82. 5/10 is the gap between the two. Matalonzo is catching. You know what? I would nearly go as far as to say Ben Hughes is in there for the vote for the driver of the year, along with Matt Alonso, just on how far the guy has come and the performances that he's put in this season. He's definitely nearing that pole. Oh, Matt Alonso just about holds on to that. That was touch and go there out on the desert. Super Pow is hunting down his man, and he is catching his man too. It's not quite how it works, Icon, but I mean, we'll see at the end. It's decided by myself and Spiders at the end of the season. We put drivers, all the drivers go to a vote, and the drivers with the most amount of votes go through. Santos definitely playing with his fuel button because he has more fuel left than the two cars behind him. So is Versure for that matter. However, the three cars in 1, 2 and 3 tyres are absolutely starting to fall away. Versure's it was adjusted yesterday because the times are wrong. I just put it down as 138 laps when actually it's probably closer to 126. So I had to adjust that. Super Pow is catching his man big time. It's a shame we can't flick between the different fuel strategies here. Once again, I'll be back in a second. My internet has gone funny. Matt Alonso, first man to pit. Interesting. Very interesting. So Matt Alonso calls first blood and is into the pits. Super Pow has chewed his way through his tyres. Actually, he's about the same as Nick Santos. Andy Bianchi has preserved a little bit, for sure, on better tyres than the front three cars. This is getting spicy here for second place. Three cars in the running. Oh, for sure has found the desert. It was getting spicy there for the second. But for sure found the desert and has to sit back and recuperate as Ian Poole Santos is into the pits. Andy Bianchi stays out. So does Super Pow. Versure stays out too. Drivers need to be careful about getting too greedy on dead tyres. Santos is released, racing hard's on, and he's fueling to the end. He's come out behind Ben Hughes. going to have to be very careful because he's got a raging devil coming up behind him in the form of Moose, who is catching him. Ben Hughes is racing Santos. Ben knew he was coming. Oh, Ben really holds on there as best he can. Moose goes through. Look at this for a squabble. Ben Hughes, the front-running car in this squabble. Very impressive. Moose now looking to find a way past Hughes as any way he can. Santos finds the desert. Manages to hold on. Moose now. Will he get his man down to turn 1? Super Pow, Andy Bianchi coming into the pits. Both of them are into the pits. Verschuer into the pits. Poole stays out. Ben Hughes still frustrating Santos. Ben peels off into the pits as Santos goes through, and now the hunt for Moose. Ian Poole, 4.3 seconds in the lead of this race, with Moose coming behind him, both on faster sets of tyres than Santos, but Santos will have fresher tyres come the end of this race. Fuel is definitely less of an issue for Santos. Super Pow has been the undercut has worked for Matt Alonso on Super Pow, but will it work when it comes up to trying to catch? Will it work when it comes up to trying catching Andy Bianchi? It may or may not. He's on a faster set of tyres. Andy Bianchi's opted for medium compound tyres too at that. Verschuer hunting down Super Pow. Verschuer on going very quickly indeed. It's a way for Verschuer to find a way past the El Matador. El Matador finds the gravel just a little bit. Will this open up a window for Verschuer to find a way past El Matador? Matt Alonso is catching Andy Bianchi. 3/10 the gap here. Two-tenths. So sure going to go for something here. Not this time around. Super Pow just keeping him at bay. They're teetering in between 3 to 6 tenths. These two. Quite clean racing so far. Both biding their time, not desperately trying to defend or attack. Just sitting nicely, waiting for stuff to unfold. Matt Alonso, however, is catching Andy Bianchi. Moose is catching Santos. Santos has gotten past Moose for now, but Moose is catching him, big time catching him. Andy Bianchi is catching Moose then as well. Once again, these two separated by 3/10 of a second. Oh, for sure. Once again, just having to catch the car before disaster. It's a super impressive race. Andy Bianchi, he's catching Moose. Santos, he's catching Poole very quickly indeed. 11 laps down, 19 to go. Oh, Poole has found the desert. Manages to bail out. But he's got Santos for company now. Yellow flag. It's Pillsworth. Oh, he's got an engine failure. Oh, Santos ignored a yellow flag. Pillsworth creeping back in to the pit lane with that extensive damage, huge damage to the car. The first engine failure we've seen in quite a long time. In fact, it's been 2 years since we've seen engine failure. Internet acting funny once again. Apologies, gents. Doing the best I can with what I have. Super Pow and Versure still fighting. Nick Santos finding the desert once again, as Ian Poole is hunting him in the background. Andy Bianchi must have had an off, because he is 7 seconds behind Moose. I doubt Santos is going to be too upset about a 3-second time penalty, considering how quickly he caught up with Poole and Moose. Slowing down now. Oh, they just unghosted at a very unfortunate time. Moose and Poole now battling here at the front. This plays into Santos's hands nicely with these two battling. It will slow them down. Andy Bianchi now. Once again, we see these two drivers very close together, separated by roughly 0.3 of a second. Both on the same tyre wear, both basically on the same fuel. This is an interesting little battle going on here now. For sure, looking to go for a move. Matt Alonso is slowing down quite a bit. .1/10, this is the closest we've seen these two. Is there a brave move into turn 14 for Versure? Versure thinking about it. He goes for it, and he goes through up into 6th place. The question is can he hold on to it now? Super Pow will have gotten a better exit there, and he has. You can see how closely he's catching Versure. Matt Alonso's not too far up the road. Super Power trying to catch Moose and Poole as they two battle for the lead of the race. 2.5 seconds the gap from Santos to Moose. Look at this! Moose takes the lead of the race right in front of Poole. That was sensational, but he's gone off into the desert. He will rejoin, but he will have Santos all over his rear wing, and Santos now moves back up into 2nd place. Somebody has... It's once again Pillsworth. Yellow flag at turn 13. Poole leading this race. Pillsworth's off and into the pits once again. Oh, he's found. Pillsworth has found the barrier on the entrance into the place. Not really sure what happened there. Poole now leading this race by 1.5 seconds. Santos now in second place is hunting down Poole. So many cars yet to pit. You wonder what the strategy is here. With so many cars left to pit, how is that going to work out the grid order? Santos now under pressure from Moose coming up behind him. Poole now under pressure as Santos now comes up along. Moose though is within touching distance of Santos. Santos finds the desert once more. Moose now definitely honing in. Andy Bianchi is starting to catch once again as well. Santos heaving, desperately trying to find a way past Ian Poole. Very frustrating for Santos. Ben Hughes into the pits now. Santos squeezes his way through and goes up into the lead of the race. Ian Poole finds the desert as well, and Andy Bianchi now is all over the rear wing of Ian Poole. Ian Poole just stays ahead of Andy Bianchi. Andy Bianchi now comes through and is up into second place and left to get after the man from Brazil. The real question is can the Italian stallion, catch the man from Brazil? Enough fuel to go to the end for both of these cars. Andy Bianchi on racing mediums. Santos with clean air now. There was just a little bit of a touch there in the desert. Oh, Moose has gone into the desert. Comes back out just about. Pitting will be soon for both Ian Poole and Moose. Where does that leave everyone else to come out? Bianchi now isn't really catching Santos as quickly as he would hope to be. The lag has been very impressively low today. It's good to see. Good to see the lack of lag today. Alonso, Verschu. Where's Pau? What the hell happened, Pau? Hugo Villar Garcia, another week, another Super Pau Masterclass. He's not here, Hugo. I'm not sure where he's gone. He was here. He was ahead of for sure. And I'm not really sure where he's gone. He spun? How the hell did you see that? I didn't see that. He hardly left. I'd say he got disconnected. Pau wouldn't be that disrespectful. At least I hoped he wouldn't be. Did 5 360s. I did not see that at all. Nah, I doubt he left. That'd be incredibly disrespectful, and that's he doesn't do that. I'd say he got disconnected. I'll have to check after. The replay will tell me. Anyway. Andy Bianchi is catching his man. Tyre wear is roughly the same, but Santos' tyres will outlast Andy Bianchi's. 10 laps left remaining, half fuel tanks left. Who has the metal to keep their cool? Andy Bianchi is... Look at him!
He's been off his baby, he's thrown into the sink.
Oh no! Look at you with your little hat! Look at you with your little hat! You look so cute! What do you think? Who's going to win today? Who do you think is going to win today, Junior? Huh? Is it the man from Brazil or is it the Italian stallion? What do you think? Who's going to win? What do you think? Don't kick that. Don't kick that. No! Johnny, no. Oh no, don't take your hat off. You don't want the hat on? Okay, that's fine. You don't have to have the hat on. No screaming. Go on, go to Mama. He pulled the hat off and threw it. Huh? It is very warm. Oh, were you outside, were you? Ah, yeah. Anyway, Andy Bianchi now. 1.7 behind Santos. 1.5 now for Andy Bianchi. He is catching the man from Brazil, but the tyre wear is starting to come to Andy Bianchi. Someone has gone off the track. Mark Alonso is in third place. Poole now and Moose fueled for the end of the race on soft compound tyres. How quickly can they catch the cars ahead? For sure! Doing a little stunt driving there. Eight laps left remaining. Santos will be starting to sweat a little bit, because if we look from his cockpit, he can see the white and blue of that Scuderia Bianchi and the stallion inside in it. 1.9 the gap now. He is catching Santos. What can Bianchi see from his cockpit? He can see the grey rear of that RG Labs car. Moose has the fastest lap of the race at 25.1. Moose is going to rob that fastest lap point from either Bianchi or Santos. Oh, Bianchi's had an off somewhere because he's dropped back to 2.3 seconds. Santos now, a little bit of clear air and a little bit of breathing space to consider his options. But the danger, very much so, still there. Andy Bianchi is hunting down Santos. This could get spicy towards the end. Bianchi on the faster set of tyres, and Santos chewing through his hards like they are the same compound tyres as Andy Bianchi. Ilewulski gets out of the way for the front running cars. Bianchi has found the desert along with Ilewulski. Santos now 3 seconds into the lead of this race. Verschure has gotten past, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's Poole is coming after Verschure. Poole has less fuel on board, will be going a little bit faster than Verschure. Mark Alonso's tyres are nearly completely depleted, and Verschure is coming quickly.
Santos is on fire.
Huh?
He's on fire.
He's pretty quick, alright, isn't he? He's pretty quick. Andy Bianchi finding the desert ever so slightly. Where's Smalley? Oh, he's in his pen. Baby Jill. Santos 4 seconds now ahead of the Italian stallion. Yellow flags up ahead. As Pillsworth struggles a little bit out there. Matt Alonso under huge pressure. 4 laps left to go. It's very warm, isn't it? Santos 4.2 out. Matt Alonso is going to be coming under pressure very soon from the man from Belgium. Icon says hello, Spiders.
Hi, Icon.
He's currently in Turkey.
Nice.
He's loving it there.
Yeah, I have a friend from Turkey.
Hmm?
I have a friend from Turkey.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. He loves Turkey. He loves being there. Don't you, Icon? Santos, 4 seconds now. No, I hate it here.
I miss Icon in the race.
Yeah, he'll be back next week, I think. Verschure now, 3.5 seconds behind the man from South Africa. I went depressed and I'm still here. 3.3 the gap. And my internet's doing funny stuff again. Give me a sec. He's what?
He's gonna win the race.
He's gonna win the
next
race.
week. He better.
You better. For sure now. 3 seconds away from Matt Alonso with 4 laps left remaining.
The race is not the same now, Icon.
No indeed. 2.8 now for Verschure, and he is coming hot after Matt Alonso. And Bianchi, not much left in the tank
Come on, Bianchi.
to catch Santos. 4.23 now the gap for Andy Bianchi to try and catch. Bro, missing 4 races and winning championship is crazy.
Only Icon could do that.
Well, he's still in the lead at the moment, but after today, he may be conceding that lead. 4.5 now the gap for Andy Bianchi. Matt Alonso.
Come on, Bianchi.
Matt Alonso now 2.3 ahead of Verschure, who is coming at a rate of knots. Closest battle we have on track. Oh, Moose and Pool is the closest battle we have on track at the moment. Matt Alonso going to be under pressure in a very short period of time. .3 the gap now. 1 second the gap. Verschure coming quickly behind Matt Alonso. Eight tenths the gap now. 2 laps left to go. Verschure nearly out of fuel. Matt Alonso nearly out of fuel. Front left dead on Matt Alonso's car as Verschure comes through turn 14. 4 tenths behind Matt Alonso. Matt Alonso's going to feel him breathing down his neck now. 2 laps left to go. Can Verschure get his man? Verschure now under trouble. under pressure. 5/10. The gap here now. Verschure with much more grip on the inside. Can he find a way past Matalonzo here? The gap 1/10 now. Verschure looking to come past. Matalonzo has to go off the track to gain a little bit of space. As Matalonzo closed that door, Matalonzo now covers off the inside line. It's getting really touch and close here now. Verschure looking to come up the inside. There's no way past this time around. He's going to have to back off and recuperate. The gap is 2/10 now. Verschure around the outside. Can he find a way past Matalonzo on the outside? Not this time. He has to go back and try at it again. Matalonzo now defending like his life depends on it. Verschure 4/10 behind him. Is there some way for him to come past? Santos starts his final lap of the race, nearly 5 seconds in the lead. Matalonzo under huge pressure here as Verschure looking to come past any way he can, desperately attacking, desperately trying to find a way past. Matalonzo's tyre is dead on the left, but his right one is okay, and Matalonzo goes off the track. Still in third, Verschure goes through and up into third place. He's on the podium at the moment, but Matalonzo's looking to fight back. What a battle this has been. Verschure now breaks, can take the corner a little bit easier than Matalonzo, and now starts to pull away as Matalonzo finds the desert once more. Whew. Moose and Poole's battle has come to an end, and so will this race, with Nick Santos and his big wing GT86 will come through turn 12, now through turn 13, heading down to the final corner of this race. It's another day in the sun for Nick Santos. Has got provisional pole and will now get the race win, leading the whole way from start to finish. Other than the pit stop, it's the spectacle at the spring. Nick Santos wins round 13 in the Super Championship. Andy Bianchi will have to settle for second place. Verschure gets his man, and it'll be a podium finish for him. 15 points and third place. Matalonzo fought valiantly, will have to settle for fourth place. Tyre dead on the left hand side. There was not much he could do. Matalonzo takes fourth. Poole will be taking fifth. Moose will be taking sixth. Ben Hughes will take seventh. Iliwulski will have to settle for eighth. And Pillsworth will have to settle for ninth. Ben Hughes will be the last car to cross the line. A great race for him again. Important 6 points for him. He kept you honest at very least, Nick. He kept you very honest. He was very close at one point. I could almost feel the sweat on the back of your neck. Great job. Great job, everyone. I'm just going to go get my phone. I'm not going to dilly-dally. Just reading the chat there. I'm not going to dilly-dally. I'm a little bit frustrated. But we're going to go straight to the anthems, and then we're going to do driver of the day. I hate driving road cars with slicks. Engage your audience. That's a new thing. Why can't they just put down driver of the day or not? No, sorry, not driver of the day, but like polls and something else. Who was incredibly impressive today? Um, yeah, it would have to be that order, I think. Right, gents, driver of the day is up. We're going to go straight to the anthems. Hopefully my internet lasts for that, because it was very patchy this whole race. Okay, first we have the team's anthem. Please everybody be respectful of the German national anthem. If it'll fucking play. Okay, everybody please be respectful of the German national anthem, the team's anthem. Congratulations, RG Labs. Very, very well done. And now, please, everybody, please be respectful of the driver's anthem, the Brazilian national anthem. I'm gonna have to find a shorter version of it, though. It's the longest one in our in our yoke. Actually, I take that back. The South African anthem is the longest one in our Please, everybody, be respectful of the Brazilian national anthem. Congratulations, Nick Santos and RG Labs. You are top of both championships. Presuming there's no incident reports against you, but even if there was, I don't think it would knock you too far off of that top step. I doubt there is though. Part-timer. Thanks, Ash. Gee, man, that's a satisfying result. It sure is. We have 9 votes on the poll. Please do, people, vote for your driver of the day. 12 people here. While I'm here, I'm just going to remind everybody that everybody should be saving their replays, as I can see everyone has left. So, unless you've already saved your replay, that won't be available. I'm going to upload my version of the race, just so everyone can see, because this is the one that the stewards use mostly. Lost my train of thought. This is the one the stewards will mostly use. Now, that's uploaded. Everyone should be able to see it. Please do, everybody, vote for your driver of the day. I'm not sure. There's only 9 votes on it at the moment. We've had 14 here, so please do vote for your driver of the day. While we wait for that to upload, don't know why. It's probably going to take its goddamn time, given the internet. But yeah, great race. Great race indeed. I might go live again tonight, we'll see. I don't think it'll be on Gran Turismo. I think I might do something alternative. I might go live with Skyrim on my alternate YouTube account, but we'll wait and see. That's not confirmed. It may or may not happen, but it might. We might. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, great race. Well done, everyone. Very, very impressive. Another good race win for RG Labs. Another, it's kind of important for them in terms of both championships. It's an important one. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how it goes from now. Once the 3-time world champion returns next week, at least he's due to return next week. You wouldn't bloody know what would happen. I hope he returns next week. Could do with him returning next week. Specifically for my team. But we'll have to wait and see what happens, I guess. It'd be nice if he returned next week. It would be handy if you returned next week. But yeah, I'm going to give the poll another minute and then we're going to call it at that. 14 votes on the stream, that's where Nick, Yeah. Nick didn't really have to fight anyone though. Nick kind of got into the lead of the race and that was it. So, you know, I mean, not only did he win the race, but he now takes the lead of the championship. So, you know, come on, you got to give something to, you know, to somebody else. Like, why do you think Icon is never on these things? I suspect I'm going to be here for a long time after the stream has even ended, waiting for this thing to upload. I'm trying to move my phone a little bit further up, so maybe the internet might improve and it might go a little bit faster. As Mater said to Lightning McQueen, you're good at everything, Lightning. You got to leave something for the rest of us. It's the little show that my that Super Junior watches. It's called Cars on the Road. He watches it on Disney Plus. Me and Nick we're having a good battle, but apparently me and Nick's fight don't matter. I didn't see that battle. I didn't see that battle. Oh wait, I did see that battle. I commented on it, didn't I? Yeah, completely forgot about that. Okay, we're going to call it at that. Jorben, you are the driver of the day. Congratulations, Jorben. 50% of the votes. Good man, Jorben. Very impressive, to be fair. It was a very impressive performance from Jorben today. Very, very impressive indeed. Okay, gents, I'm going to call it at that. I'm going to call it at that. I'm going to go away and I'm actually going to turn off my phone for a while. If there's incident reports, please have them in before 9 o'clock tonight. I'm not going to be making any posts. I'm saying it here now. If you did not hear it, that is your own fault. But it is said on stream, all incident reports in before 2100 IST, Irish Standard Time. So, gents, I will talk to you throughout the week. I'm going to have to come up with what next week's race is. Next week is round 14. And we start our back 10. The last 10 races of the season next week. So it could get spicy. Could get very spicy. And we should have the con back by then. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. And without further ado, go to Milamagato Kuslana Valia.